You're listening to the Free to Be Mindful podcast, which provides bite-sized tips for busy parents, educators, and anyone working with kids. These real talk conversations focus on mindful living, mental health, and personal growth, helping all to learn, grow, and inspire with mindfulness in mind. I'm your host, Vanessa de Jesus Guzman, educator, licensed professional counselor, entrepreneur, and mom. I'm passionate about helping folks live life with peace of mind and ease of heart while not losing their, well, you know, here we go. Have you ever tried to practice meditation but have no idea if it's working or even if you're doing it right? Wouldn't it be awesome if there was something to let you know when you're in the zone, to let you know to do more of that? Well, there is something that does exactly that. It's called MUSE. MUSE is a brain sensing headband that helps you find more calm, sharper focus, and better sleep. It does this by measuring your brain waves and lets you know exactly when you're in a meditative state. It's an awesome tool for kids and for adults alike. You can get 15% off any MUSE product by clicking the link in the show notes below. Check them out at choosemuse.com. And again, don't forget to use that link for 15% discount at checkout. Hi, and welcome back. I hope that you're feeling good, looking good, and doing better in this world than you were yesterday. So on March 18th, which just passed, it was National Absolutely Incredible Kid Day. And all right, I know what you're thinking, another national day, and they make up days for everything. And yes, they kind of do. But this day, I was happy to celebrate. I actually didn't know about the day until my son's principal and teacher sent out emails letting parents know about it. They asked parents to send them a letter that they then read to the kids in class, which reminds me, I still need to get on that. Kids are absolutely incredible. They are genuine, funny, honest, sometimes to the point of too honest. They say what they mean. They're silly. They get so excited so easily that it's infectious. They are creative. They ask questions, sometimes too many questions. They love to learn new ideas. They play. They stop at nothing to get what they want. They love to help. And most importantly, above all, they appreciate the little things and they know how to live in the moment. And despite everyone having their own personality, until they get their amazing minds filled with the way that we adults think, they're pretty uninhibited. And we can learn so much from them, because as adults, we can all be a little more of everything that was just mentioned. As parents and educators, we all know how wonderful our kids are. And then we come along with our own ideals and thoughts and desires for them. And of course, all very well intentioned. We build these dreams with castles and lofty goals, and we set the bar high because we believe that they can truly reach them. But I challenge you, and truly stay with me here. Just think, who are these goals truly for? Who are these dreams for? Of course, we all want the best for our kids, but is it all for them, or it's some of it selfishly for us too? If your kid wants to draw cartoons for a living, do you push them to be a lawyer because it sounds better? Or if your other kid is not good with pencil and paper type of tasks, but is amazing with their hands, do you push for a four-year college when perhaps they just want to be a mechanic or a plumber and probably can be really good at it? We're all placed on this planet for different reasons. And like demonstrated in Pixar's movie Soul, I truly believe that we are all born with a different set of talents. And it's up to us to cultivate and to grow into these talents and to do good in the world with them. It's up to us to allow the space in our lives to listen to our hearts, to listen to our desires, and permit ourselves to try different things until we find out what really does it for us, how we can see ourselves happy in life. And I do hope that as an adult, you've found not only what you're good at, but also what you enjoy. And if you haven't yet, that's okay. Just allow yourself the space to learn and to grow until you do. And when it comes to our kids, and when I say kids, I mean that in a very loving way, whether we're talking about our own biological children or the students or clients whom we work with. As adults, it's our job to expose them to various events, activities, and opportunities. But then there does come a time when we must trust ourselves that we've not only done all that we could, and of course, we continue to provide a safety net for them should they fail. But at some point, we must learn to let go. Just as when they're babies, we let them crawl so they could walk. Then we let go of their hands so they could run. And while they're learning to ride a bike, we take off the training wheels and provide that support with our hands until some point we have to let go. And do they fall? By the scrapes on my son's knees? Yes, absolutely they fall. And yeah, they may get hurt. And yes, they cry. But we could learn a lot from our kids because they truly are resilient beings. They may cry, but they will get up. And then they try again until they get it. And as they continue to grow into adulthood, we must remember to do the same, to provide support, but to then let go when appropriate. We must go from being the coach to the cheerleader on the sidelines, letting them make the calls that they need to make so that they themselves can learn and grow. So, my friends, trust. Trust in yourself that you do all you can do for your kids. And trust in your kids that they have what they need to create the life that they are living. So, right now, regardless of where you are or what you're doing, bring some awareness to your breath. Notice how the air feels as you take a breath in through your nose, and notice how it feels as you release it out through your nose. Notice the air as it comes in and fills your nose and your insides, and then how it feels as you let it release. Bring that same awareness now to your mind as you think of children that you love, perhaps one that you very much adore. Think of their smiles, think of their abilities, think of what brings them joy, and even what brings them fear. Now, think of everything you want for them. All the happiness, all the love, and all of the success that you wish upon them. And imagine yourself packaging it up in a box and giving it to them as a gift. Imagine the looks on their faces if they were to open this gift. And now, trust. Trust that you are already, or maybe even have already, done this in real life. Trust the process. Trust them. And trust yourself. Now turn that same energy inward. Think of your joys. Think of what makes you the most happy in your personal life. What makes you the most happy in your professional life. And then think of some fears that sometimes stand in the way of this happiness. And imagine taking those fears and placing them into a brown box, packaging it up, and just putting it away. And now, just as you did for your kids, think of everything that you want for yourself. Think of the joys, the good wishes, the moments of happiness, all the love and success that you want for yourself, and place it into a beautiful, decorative, and maybe even fancy. Place them all into this box and give this gift of sunshine to yourself. Know that all you need, you already have within you. Now go out into the world, smile, and make it happen. Have a great week. I hope you enjoyed this week's show. It would mean a ton if you took this moment to review the Free to Be Mindful podcast on the platform you catch your favorite shows. That quick and easy act lets me know what you enjoy, and it helps others find the podcast too. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you can listen along next week. In the meantime, I welcome you to catch me on social media at Counselor V de Jesus. And as always, remember, in a world where you are free to be anything that you want to be, you are always free to be mindful. Catch you next week.